Now Heppel, as the Bombers do show some control. You saw Begley in glimpses last year, and that's a good long kick.
Well, as Nicky Dell told us, it was a 6 versus 6 situation, so you don't get that overlap as he goes short here into the pocket and finds Davies Aharakis.
Excellent season last year, career high 25.7 disposals. And often his disposals lead to scores for his team. This time he's entrusted with the ability. Has it gone over the line? I think it has. It's just crept over. Cats are trying to play on, but it's a goal to the Bombers. They've kicked the first in Colac.
There's a touch of JLT there in that, maybe.
Has the opportunity to really hit him.
Centre bounce. Blitzow's doing some ruck work. Myers, though, with a good strong work out of the middle for the Bombers. Stringer gets involved, floats it to McGrath. And there's a free to Hooker.
Well, if the height becomes an issue, then you give away a couple of...
But all the three bigs move quite well. So I think Stewart and Danaher move a little bit better than what Hooker does, but Hooker still gets himself up and going.
So Kolajasny and Stewart are the other two defenders.
Obviously, no Lockie Henderson at the moment for the Cats. A couple of stutter steps, but the kick's online. James Stewart broke into the side in round 8 last year. Played 16 games for 22 goals. Speaking of which, Dangerfield, there was no one for him to kick to. So he held on to it. Stringer from the pocket.
Well, he has it.
With Stringer, nothing is impossible. What is he doing kicking that goal in the JLT? Save it for the real season, Jake.
All of his teammates in the back half are looking at each other, just nodding right now, going, that's what we expect. Things never change.
And Duncan just chips away under the radar. He's at 8. That was poor there from Joel.
I think maybe if he kicked it into a ruckman, it would have been excusable, but he kicked it into Josh Green on the mark, and it's going to cost them a goal. Big Joe, the long bomb. It's one of the, I think we've already called it a JLT mistake. That was another one, wasn't it?
Just over the top of Hawkins.
Yeah, it took a long time to force his way into AFL football, a lot of VFL footy and local footy. He played, went to America for a year, came back, got his chance again at VFL level for the Bombers. Made his debut on Anzac Day last year and played a couple of games. Still a rookie. Then McNeice. Stewart, low ball to the top of the square. Interesting approach. And Parrish, read it best of all, took Myers to the footy and runs in and kicks the opening goal of the second term.
Smart player, and he'll be looking for a huge year. We've spoken about that.
Didn't give away the free and almost won the ball. Stewart's gone down in a heap. Play on the call, backing up well was Kolajasny, but he's just clobbered Merritt a little high.
In pretty good hands through the middle of the ground. As Heppel probably spends a little bit more time out, this guy will assume more responsibility, and people who watch Essendon closely just suggest he is the next.
And he's worked that beautifully. Using the right goalpost. Back on the breeze, and Essendon back in front in Colac. The back hooker looked likely. Couldn't quite drag it down. Tui went for distance, tough for Myers there. And O'Connor takes a good grab. 5 goals, 1 last year. He is a beautiful kick, as we've been discussing. Connor McKenna become a fixture in their defence. And there's a prime example. Nice strike, and Essendon are back in front. Deadly in front of goals, 7 straight. Finds Selwood.
Very rare. We've seen either side get this opportunity through the middle. Bombers love it on turnover, though.
Merritt and Devon Smith will get perhaps the last chance to score a goal of the first half, which he takes. And that's enough to give them the lead.
That's why you've got to be clean against Essendon. If you are going to take the corridor on, then you've got to be clean. If you create a little pop-up kick that they can get a spoil on, they have numbers at ground level, they protect the corridor really well, and then finally they have capitalised on a turnover. They've created a few in this second quarter, especially in the last probably 10 minutes.